The Virginia man accused of placing pipe bombs outside the DNC and RNC headquarters on the eve of the January 6th Capitol riots has confessed, according to a new court filing. The Justice Department says Brian Cole Jr. told the FBI he had concerns over the 2020 election and that someone needed to, quote, speak up. Let's bring in CBS News Justice correspondent Scott MacFarlane. Scott, what more are we learning from this court filing?
According to the Department of Justice, Lindsay, this was a multi-hour interrogation after his arrest by the FBI and the Department of Justice with Brian Cole of Woodbridge, Virginia, the distant Virginia suburbs of Washington, D.C. After about 2 hours of denying it, according to the feds, Cole admitted, they say, to being the person who placed those pipe bombs outside the RNC and DNC headquarters January 5th, 2021. And they alleged some other things, that he was unsatisfied and upset by the 2020 election results, was antagonizing or against both political parties, which they say is why he targeted both party headquarters, and that he had begun buying the components for those pipe bombs, not a few days, a few weeks, or a few months early, but 3 years before the attack was when the first component, allegedly part of that pipe bomb, was purchased, according to records provided by the Department of Justice. There's an awful lot of questions sitting out there in this case. And there is a hearing tomorrow in the afternoon here in Washington, a detention hearing, a possible preliminary hearing, where defense attorneys have asked the judge to require the Department of Justice to show all the evidence they have to show there is probable cause for this arrest and this pretrial detention.
Did the defendant here tell investigators what he wanted to happen, and did he have anything to do with January 6th?
He has not entered a plea in this case. He has not had a chance to say his piece. In the charging documents, the feds allege that Brian Cole told them he had no connection to January 6th, that it was not related to that, but that he put the pipe bombs outside at night. You remember those images show somebody walking around in the dark. He said he did it at night because he didn't want anybody to die. He didn't want to kill anyone. But this is all information being provided by the Department of Justice, not by Cole, not by his defense lawyers, who have not responded to inquiries from CBS News and who are trying to press tomorrow for the Department of Justice to show more of its cards in this case.
And so the judge will be deciding after tomorrow's proceedings whether Brian Cole Jr. should continue to be detained until trial?
That's right, and that's if there is a hearing tomorrow. This thing's been postponed once already, and according to a filing from the defense, the prosecutors are trying to delay it again. They have not brought this to a grand jury yet. This is charged by complaint, the fastest route to a criminal charge. A lot of questions, hopefully a lot more answers tomorrow.
Scott MacFarlane, thank you.